Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone is doing well today. We're back again, Forex daily analysis, second day of the week, and without wasting any time, some interesting things have happened over the course of yesterday and the night, and our key one is gonna be the dollar, right? So the dollar, as we said yesterday, the line was more like this. We did have an initial breakout above the preempted neckline. Unfortunately, that breakout did not hold because we had an expanding pattern that had formed instead, and now price is just dumping, right? When I say price, I mean the dollar. It's just dumping. So bias for the dollar currently, for me, it wouldn't be bearish and it wouldn't be bullish up until certain things are met. So it wouldn't be extremely bearish up until it breaks past this previous zone, right? So we'll just have to see how it reacts at this level. Although for my bias, I'm still expecting the dollar to become bullish, right? With a potential inverse head and shoulders. As I said, it's just going to depend, because if this shoulder comes all the way down here to where the head was, then obviously now that inverse head and shoulder is invalid. We could then potentially have a double bottom, but the main bullish confluence would be not feasible, right? Okay, so dollar bias, currently it's dumping. We'll see what it does when it gets to the zone, how it reacts. Let's move to GJ, because I know GJ yesterday was very interesting. As I said, we had this great move to the upside, and as you can see, I said in the video yesterday, let's wait for some sort of correction. So the correction is currently forming. We're just not sure when it will be completed, right? As we can see that we've got 1, 2, 3 potential foot swing. So the entry criteria for GJ would be more of a wait for a breakout of the correction structure and lower time frame correction to enter. Because the thing is, if you think that this is the bottom right here, and then all of a sudden the price just continues to dump, so entry criteria for this trade would be more wait for price to break above a zone, give a lower time frame correction, and then you just place a buy stop order around here and a stop loss below here and let the market take you in. And that would be my entry criteria for GJ today. I won't be necessarily entering anywhere within the structure. Okay, let's move on to gold, since gold is everyone's favorite. So I called this move, I think, like last week. I believe it was Friday last week. I said that if gold gives us the breakout out of this bearish ascending channel, we can then look to hold a lovely swing trade all the way to the bottom of this. But take to note, since it's not even open yet, London session not even open, the price is just dumping, I wouldn't be in a rush to just enter into sell positions, especially since the entry could have been actually around here and we missed that one. So never chase the market, wait for pullback. If you did get in here, then all well to you. Continue holding, and I can see gold is probably gonna be selling for quite some time. The first point would be obviously see what happens at when price reaches the end of this bearish ascending channel. and I'm really keen on seeing gold push all the way to the downside and forming a lower low to form a potential downtrend. So for the week bias, I would be on gold sales. Let's move to US 30. US 30, very interesting. If you remember, I called this yesterday. I said that US 30, if you're currently holding buys, keep holding. There was a few manipulations that happened during the day, especially when price initially thought it gave a breakout and it came down. But nevertheless, I always use quite a large stop loss for swing trades, so all good. And I'm looking to continue holding US 30 up until it reaches this area right here. I will see how it reacts at this area, but I'm looking for US 30 to break out of this key structure, as I did note that this looks like a potential inverse head and shoulders, and looking to complete the move to the upside. So US 30 would also be something to watch today. Euro USD, as I said yesterday, we did get a bounce of this uptrend, but from my side, I'm not really keen towards that. I'm more keen towards waiting until price reaches this previous high to give some type of double top and a potential M double top, swing all the way to the bottom. But this one now will be dependent on what the dollar does, how the dollar reacts at that key zone, and also just to see if this is actually the swing point for Euro USD. As I said, we are looking for price to correct and form the third to fourth swing point. So Euro USD currently at the zone I spoke of yesterday. I said that one of my entry criteria would be if price reaches up here and gives some sort of double top, then definitely I'll be looking to enter a short position. Stop loss just around here, and my take profit around here. Looking at close to a 4:1, and this is a swing trade, so you must remember stop loss is going to be a little bit wide on the initial entry with a small volume, and once you see price start moving in your favor, that's when you start adding on. That's exactly what I've done with US 30, and it seems to be working out quite well. So as we can see now, Monday opened, and I believe that the direction on the dollar for now is unclear, although my setups for USD pairs I will be watching. GJ, as we noted yesterday, extremely bullish. As you can see, the correction has formed here, so we could look for continuation to the upside. Gold is selling, and we need to see lower time frame correction around the zone to get in, although if you are in a sell, there is still play to the downside up until we reach the next key structure. And US 30, we'll just be holding US 30 till end of the week and see how US 30 responds at this zone. If we see some form of rejection and bearish reversals, then we'll close with a profit. If we see it break past this level and continue to the upside, then we'll continue to hold.